Welcome to session 2 of the backstory for Everyday Superhero. My good friend Antonio Nieto Rodriguez, who just recently authored the Project Revolution and the HBR Project Handbook, was kind enough to say that Everyday Superhero is an engaging story that reveals the core principles leaders at every level must learn to apply them successfully to transform their business. And that's a key here. As I mentioned in setting up the narrative, we are now going to go into the ordinary world, the first step in Joseph Campbell's hero's journey. And in the ordinary world, Mae is a middle manager. She is a middle manager at Doe Incorporated, and she's cheering herself up by watching the season finale of her favorite show, Everyday Superheroes. She's upset because she's been passed over for the second time in a row because she was not following the Muckamule rule book, and she was not requiring conformity from her people. So she's sitting here a little down and dejected this evening, wishing that she could break free from Doe Incorporated, where she works, and become an everyday superhero. She's a huge fan of the show, and she's extremely excited as they're about to announce the season finale winner, when all of a sudden a big crack of lightning happens and all the power goes out. As the power comes back up, all of the channels are no longer have the game show on, but there is a news reporting where a reporter is essentially saying that a field undulating disturbance is wreaking havoc all around the world. And so this FUD, which is the field undulation device, also known as fear, uncertainty, and doubt for those of you in change, has essentially enveloped the world. It's wreaking havoc with all kinds of systems. And so essentially the announcer is saying, please get home and get to safety. We don't know what's going on. And of course, seeing as we're living in a digital world, Mae's phone blows up and says, Mae, what just happened? What is this FUD thing? And most importantly, who won Everyday Superhero? That's what everybody wants to know. Now, all of a sudden, there's a knock on the door, and Pratik, who is Mae's sidekick and also her neighbor, says, hey, we got a message from work. We need to get into work immediately. If we don't get there by midnight, we're going to be fired. So Mae gives some food for her cat Sparky and says, we're out of here. We got to go. And so Mae and Pratik jump on his tandem bicycle, and they start heading through the town where the scene is all mayhem as they're heading towards Doe, which is that kind of triangular, conical shaped building in the back. Mae is really worried about this FUD. It's certainly creating fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and the field undulating disturbance is obviously wreaking havoc. But Pratik, who's more practical, has a hunch that Doe's fig, the field inversion generator, can neutralize it. So that is the original ordinary world. If you want to join me for backstory number 3, we will learn a little bit more about Mae and Pratik's call to adventure. Hope to see you then.